out guys, welcome to another video. Thought I'd make a quick video about a couple of things I've been thinking about. First of all, I wanted to just mention the thing that happened in my last video, or what I was talking about in my last video, about Hermes stealing my PS4 and not doing anything about it. Yeah, so like I said in that, I contacted them a couple of times, once through Twitter private message, and sent them an email as well, and they were refusing to do anything about it, saying because I booked it through eBay that I should contact them because they don't outsource their customer service, which is all bullshit, because obviously they were the delivery company dealing with the delivery, so it's all on them really. But I thought, just in case, I will phone eBay up and have a word with them about it and tell them the situation, see what they say. And of course, as expected, when I first told them what had happened, I said, look, you gave the buyer a refund, which is understandable because they didn't receive their item and blah 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 and all that, but I did send it, and it's obvious that I sent it because there's tracking that shows that they picked it up. So you know, is there anything you can do about it? And they said, well, you'll have to contact Hermes because they are the delivery company that picked it up, and blah blah blah, or, you know, it's all to do with them now, sort of thing. And I said, yeah, I assumed that's what you'd say, and that's what I said to them, because they told me that because I booked it through eBay that I've got to get in contact with you. So, you know, what am I supposed to do about it? I said, and he said, sorry, you know, I can't help you because that's how it is, you know. They are the delivery company dealing with it, you've got to go through them. I said, but they are refusing to do anything, they're just trying to pass the buck to you, and, you know, what am I supposed to do? I now got a load of money taken off me and I can't really afford it, I don't work, blah blah blah. I told them all about that I don't work, I'm a dialysis patient, etc etc. You know, I said, you know, how am I going to eat over the next 2 weeks? I've got 2 weeks till I get any more money, and I've got to heat and my home, feed myself and all that, you know. And he said, hold on a minute, and he sort of like done some searching on the computer. I said a couple of things to him while he was doing that, and he came back to me, he said, look, I can see you've never done anything like this before, and because you've done what you've got to do, and because of your situation, I understand things are hard, but Christmas is coming up and everything, so for a goodwill gesture, I will refund you your money. He said, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll go against protocol and I'll do this for you. And I told him, you know, I really appreciate that, that's an awesome thing he's doing, and that's a massive weight off my back. So he was like saying, yeah, you know, if there's a big company that sell on eBay, there'd be nothing at all I could do. And he said, I'm not supposed to do this because, you know, it's the delivery company and stuff. And he said, I understand, because through dealing with cases for people, I know how hard it is to get some of these delivery companies to do things and that. So, you know, I was really chuffed here. I was like, massive weight off my back, because I knew for a fact that Hermes wouldn't budge and everything, you know, unless, I don't know what I could have done about it, you know. So chuffed that I've actually got my money back, so I don't know what I would have done without it, you know. And that, I felt robbed, you know, because they took the package and refused to look for the package or give me a refund. That's just ridiculous. I just hope that if this happens a lot, I hope eBay stops their partnership with them and all that sort of thing, and people realise and stop using them, because that company is ridiculous. There's no customer service. As I said in the last video, I couldn't even get through to them on the phone, no matter what options you choose on their automated service, that you'd never get through to an actual person. But anyway, that's all done. I got my money back. Luckily I got through to the right person on eBay, awesome geezer, sorted it all out. I just definitely will be using Hermes again. But on a positive note, I was thinking about whether I should do something with my bike to try and get into what I was saying I'd like to get into in the future if that ever became possible. I don't know whether it would work out, but it's just a thought. I thought I'd share the thoughts with you. But like I said, I'd love to get into like either bike builds or bike giveaways in some sort of way or form, similar to some of the American motovloggers have been doing, because there don't seem to be anyone in the UK doing that, and a lot of people are gutted that they can't join in on the American ones because they can't give the bikes away in the UK because of different laws on the bikes and everything. That would be hard, if not impossible, to make the bikes legal here. So I would like to do that in the future. I thought it'd be a nice little start, maybe if I could get enough people to come and subscribe to the channel, and for some of the people who are already subscribed, if they fancy joining in, maybe doing a giveaway of my bike, even though most of you have got your full license and big bike, or maybe even not a bike at all. It could still be worth joining in if I did end up doing it. If I ended up taking like donations for the channel, and as a thank you sort of like give the bike away after a few months once I've made enough money to cover what I'd get for selling it. Because even the people with the big bikes or without a bike, even if you can't ride it or don't want to ride it, you know, you could then sell it and make yourself a little bit of money just for the small amount you donate towards it. I don't know whether I could make it work or not though, because I know there'll be a few of you who are already who'd probably be willing to help out and donate a few quid a month or something like that, you know, but unfortunately that wouldn't be enough. If I had like 20-30,000 subscribers, there might be a small percentage of them which would make up enough people to build up enough money to cover the price of the bike and price of getting it sent to whoever gets picked for the giveaway. So it'd be easy then. But it could work if this video or something maybe attract the right people along, or people talk about it on these other YouTubers who are giving giveaways and saying there is a UK motovlogger who wants to do that, so why don't you go subscribe to him, and then more subscribers you get, that might become possible. Don't know exactly how I'll do it. I have got a PayPal donation thing on my channel banner, and it's usually in the description as well, but I might set up a Patreon for it if there seems to be enough people interested, because that could be a good way to start doing bike giveaways, but also mainly for me to be able to like get the money for this bike without going through the hassle of selling it. And that's also getting a nice little bit of nice chunk of money towards getting my next bike, because that's the main goal for me for now. You know, if I did give away this bike in that way, the money that was raised for that would go for that, go towards me getting a bigger bike. If there was any left over, that'd pay for insurance and stuff, and if there still was super successful and there's money left over from that, that would go towards getting new cameras and things, because I'm still on the original GoPros, the original GoPro Hero, not even the 2, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. But let me know what you think in the comment section, because I don't know whether it'd be worth doing or not, because I haven't got a lot of subscribers. I don't think there'll be enough support for it yet, but it's just a thought. It'd be awesome if I could do that, give a little something to someone. Like I say, they can either ride the bike if they haven't got a 125 and they've just done their CBT, or if you've got a full license and a big bike, or not a bike or license at all and didn't want it, you know, you could then still get it and sell it, make a bit of money off it, get some money in the pocket. Actually, I'm going to quickly pop in the shop. Right, milk and munch got. Time to go home. I was just sitting there while I was getting ready, thinking about the numbers we'd need to get willing to do it, to be able to realistically take donations to then give the bike away. And I worked out that if we could luckily get about 50 of you guys who watch willing to give, let's say, like a small amount, like a £5 over a month, you could give it in small increments over the month or something like that. I'm not asking you to do it, this is just ideas, remember. But if we could set it up to do that. Forgot to put my fuel switch on. I wondered why it started jumping about a bit. If that was possible to get 50 of you interested in doing that, or get some more subscribers on board to get 50 people to do that. If they gave over the month a £5 a month, it would take about 4 months to get enough money together to be worth my while to give the bike away, and probably be able to get it delivered to the person, because that'll cost probably a couple £100 to get it delivered quite far. So if someone who is quite far away want it, I've got to make sure I've got the money together for that as well. But that'd be awesome if I could get people doing that. I know that would be easy to do something like that if I had thousands and thousands of subscribers. That probably would be easy. I probably could just do a video, set up a Patreon or something, and say, you know, go to Patreon, support the channel for this much a month, and you'll be in for a giveaway of the bike. I'd probably get enough people to do it to probably give away the bike within a couple of months or so, you know. But like I say, the main reason I would want to do that, because obviously I could sell the bike. I don't know how much I will get for it when I sell it. It's hard to say how much these are worth, because not enough of them are on the second-hand market, especially same year, same mileage, things like that. Plus they brought out a new version this year, so the 2017 models, and they got fuel injection and stuff, and the prices of them new have gone up a bit. So it's a little bit awkward to think about what that would sell for, but giving it away would be awesome as well, because then you made someone happy that have either got a bike when they couldn't afford one when they've done the CBT, or if the person, like I say, has already got a bike and don't need it for some reason, they can then sell it and they've got a nice little chunk of money in the bank, maybe towards their next bike or something. Is that coming this way? Oh, it's coming from that way. So anyway, like I say, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that would be worth me thinking about doing something like that setting up something like that over the next month or 3 months or whatever? If you're new to the channel and you're interested, give me a comment below. If you watch this channel regularly and you do or don't comment, leave a comment below so I can gauge sort of how many people would be interested in it. And then I can decide whether or not that could be a possibility, which I don't think it really would be. But, you know, it's a nice thought. Definitely would like to, like I said before, I'd like to do something like that or something similar in the future, you know. If I could earn enough money from YouTube to buy bikes, do them up, give them away like the Americans do, that would be nice to be like the UK person doing that. Because I've seen there's a lot of interest in that sort of thing on their channels, but they know they can't win it on there, and they're always saying that that's a bit guttering, so I'd support if they could and all that. But maybe I'll have to message one of them to help me out, but a lot of big motovloggers don't like helping out small motovloggers. I can understand in a way why, but why not? It's not going to take viewers away from them, it's just helping someone else out. But that's the way it is. Anyway, I think I've said what I can on the subject. Like I say, it's just a thought. It'd be nice if I could do it, but I don't think that'll be possible. So anyway, let's end the video there. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff as usual. And I'll see you in the next video.
Compadre, black and white and ivory and black ebony. They can't step to me, weaponry is heavenly. They can't see us in the 313 vicinity. Hey yo, M, ha, 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 ha. Ha ha, I come in like ha ha, I'm ill like nah nah. And y'all don't wanna see me cause I'm ill with the skill.